It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Utah Jazz. Well, for Utah, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And let us talk, guys, about DeAndre Jordan. Incredible player, but if this game comes down to the wire, we might see the hacka, and I know you have some thoughts on this, big fella. You don't even like us to call it the hacka, Shaq.
Yeah, because it didn't work. It definitely didn't work for me. So whoever they're hacking, call it them. We all know that free throws are part of the game, and it's a viable strategy. He has improved on his free throws, but he is a liability in late-game situations. But as long as he hits them when he needs to hit them, he'll be okay. He has to hit at least one.
Well, I think, if you're a dominant player like Shaq was, then the hacker Shaq doesn't work because he was so dominant in other areas. But certain guys, DeAndre now is starting to be dominant in other areas, so it's starting not to work as well. He's starting to increase his play and his scoring ability and his defense. So now the hacker Jordan doesn't have the same impact.
That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We are at Energy Solutions Arena, the home of the Jazz here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And, of course, Alec Burks. They really haven't filled the void yet in the wake of his absence.
Kevin, I've got to admit, I was caught off guard by this trade. I mean, he played such a big part for him. He was the last guy I expected them to move.
Yeah, but if you're going to make a move, this is when you want to do it, when a guy has basically lifted his ceiling. And so now it creates some other opportunities for some of your younger players. We'll just have to see how that transition plays out and how those new pieces fit.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. The chosen one out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender. And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the free throw, no good. Nice shot by Gobert.
You can't let them recover their missed free throws. Lucky break for the offense.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Memphis.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Lyles. Hayward outside. Traps in the tray. Hayward's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Here's Gaines. The three-pointer, no good. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. In the corner, it's Hayward. Rebound by Gaines.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
To the paint, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Hodges kicks to Gobert. Hayward goes in. Shoots from 14. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Gaines. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Double by Gaines. Hodges the pass to Hardaway. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering inside, and you really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Hayward outside. Back to Hardaway. Fades and shoots. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hodges. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. For the 3. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the paint. Here's Gaines. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Utah trailing here. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Thanks again, Doris. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Durant against Hayward. Back to Gobert. Kicks it to Hayward. Gobert with the screen on Durant. On its way from Hayward for 2. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. 4-on-3 break. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
The Thunder have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That's good from Durant. Jazz trail by 6. And Hodges kicks to Doherty. Doherty the screen. Now here's Hardaway. T right on him. Got a piece of it. Oh, here we go with Gaines. Nobody back. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
All right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena to get out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Gazers.
Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. Kevin Durant is second.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just really gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Hardaway. Doherty, the screen. And Hodges kicks to Exum. To the middle, 5 to shoot, and stolen by Jordan. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Exum passes to Samuel. Out to the right wing. Here is Hodges. His last outing with 20 points. Clock at 6. The dish to Exum. Shot to stop the run. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
To the inside, Jordan, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
On its way from Hayward for 2, and it's wide right, hits off the rim.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Durant kicks it to Gaines from outside the arc. Doherty grabs the board. Jazz trail by 9. And it's Exum at the elbow. Feeds it to Doherty. Doherty, the screen. Exum passes to Samuel. The Thunder pull it in.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Ibaka again, Oklahoma City.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz dancers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. The strategy included running the offense through the chosen one. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Now a chance, Kevin, to take a look at how the Jazz fared over the last month. 4th in fewest turnovers per game, 7th in opponent points per game. And this is also what I would call a pretty solid offensive rebounding team. I mean, they've got a top 10 ranking in the second chance points category.
You know, and I go back to their low turnover numbers. It's not one of those stats that jump out at you, but trust me, turnovers kill you. And their ability to limit their mistakes has been huge. How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Here's Snell. Shot to end this cold run. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
For the Thunder, Harrell comes in for Jordan. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Kevin Durant. Burke dishes to Exum. Passes it to Samuel. And stolen by Harrell. Down low, here's Waiters. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Gaines has got 5 assists tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The Jazz again can't hit it. The Thunder leading by 14. Screen by Villanueva. Fires from deep. Gaines gets the bucket. Gaines has got 21 in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Jazz shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Samuel taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Dishes it to Harrell. Payne kicks it to Gaines. There's a good screen. Payne passes to Harrell. Cuts off the pass. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team, and I've accepted my role, and I feel like I'm, excelling in my role.
Jordan, the man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job, Clark, and does it very, very well. He is excited.
He's certainly the Clippers Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively, and really the thing of it is he's still learning and growing, and he's going to continue to get better, which is scary.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
They've got Gobert. Trey Burke is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Tony Snell. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Tony Snell. And then for Oklahoma City, Ibaka comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Jazz trail by 14. Now Burke looking for his first basket still in this one. Hayward on the wing. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Ibaka. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Second shot opportunity. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Gaines, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Hodges checked in for Utah. And then for Oklahoma City, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Harrell, and Durant subbed in for Waiters. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Gaines dishes to Westbrook. Down low. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And what a tremendous game for the chosen one. He's got 21 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And the first one drops. The Jazz making a switch here. Exum's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Here is Hodges. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. It's tipped, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retains possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. He kicks to Exum. Gobert, the screen. 6 on the shot clock, and there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for the chosen one. So the Thunder. Jazz trail by 16. Burke kicks to Hardaway. The 9-foot shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The offense really coming around here in the second.
It's about rhythm, Clark. They're up above 50% now for the game, and you'll take that on any night. And defensively, there's still some work, though, they're going to have to show up.
And here's a check of the 2K leaderboard and the top rebounding shooting guards of the past 10 games. Freak number 1.
Well, what he may give away in terms of size to some of the big men down low, no doubt he makes up for it with his agility and determination. That's what allows him to be such an outstanding rebounder.
Well, he's got the effort and the attitude and the tenacity that you need. And if you didn't have that at his size, then the big fellas would eat you up down low.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak, in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 68 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at Oklahoma City. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's Utah, just way behind.
And I think for the Jazz, I love what they've been able to do this season. Last year, really just a struggle for them, but they've clearly put that behind them.
Sometimes it's hard to shake off the effects of a season like the last one, but they've done a nice job to move on from it and have made great progress. This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Now here's Payne. Burke covering. Waiters passes to Gaines. Shoots the 3. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
There's a screen. Left side Hardaway. Rebound by Gaines. Gaines has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Waiters kicks to Payne. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Inside. It's tipped and stolen by Burke. Hardaway against Waiters. Out to the right wing. Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Utah. The Thunder leading by 19. Waiters dishes to Gaines. To the wing right side. Here's Payne. Rebound collected by Snell. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Burke with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. And that one's good. Oklahoma City's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Gaines. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Gaines has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
There's the pass to Samuel. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thunder lead by 18. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, you obviously found your rhythm offensively. Tell us how you've gotten into that groove.
Well, I'm just playing off of my teammates. They're doing a great job of penetrating and kicking. And I'm not trying to force anything. I'm playing my game within the offense, and shots are starting to fall for me.
Kevin, thank you so much. Always a humble superstar, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, fellas, great job in the early going, but we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. We've been strong on D, and it's a huge key to where we're at right now. Our defense leads to offense, and that sort of energy is what's getting it done. On the other hand, I was happy with the pressure we put on them with our D and the steals we got out of it. Let's keep that heat on them. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. The chosen one out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Lyles no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
That's good.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Hodges the pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. And Hodges kicks to Gobert. Clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Lyles no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Westbrook drives in. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 11 points.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
There's a good screen. Here is Hodges. 8 points for him. Gobert the screen. for three. Hayward. Thunder with the rebound. Gaines has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
That's his second personal.
The Jazz have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Lyles taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. The Thunder leading by 22. Outside Jordan. He feeds it to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And he slams that one down.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz dancer.
Here is Hodges. 8 points for him. To the paint. It's deflected. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. To the middle. Rejected by Gaines. And they get it back. To the inside. Hardaway takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hardaway has got 6.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz dancer.
We've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Freak number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
The Thunder leading by 22. Here's Ibaka. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
There's a good screen. Hayward goes in. To the middle. Elbow shot is on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Lyles got 4 points in the quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Deflects the pass. Hardaway with it. He's got 6. Gobert with a screen on Durant. Back to Hardaway. Lyles passes to Hodges. Just 5 on the clock. The Thunder pull it in. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook dishes to Gaines. Back to Westbrook. The shot no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. The Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Here's Hodges. Good D by Jordan.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Lyles. Here is Hodges, defended by Ibaka. Westbrook against Hodges. Out to Hardaway from downtown, and he gets it to go. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Outside for Durant. And Durant gets double-teamed. Here's Gaines. He dishes it to Westbrook, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 15.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The feed now to Gobert. Pass to Hayward. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. Drops in the breakaway layup. Durant's got 22. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And Ibaka kicks it to Gaines. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
They set the pick. Hodges the pass to Lyles. Shot to stop the run. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Hodges kicks to Hayward. Pass to Lyles. The Jazz with another miss.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They set the pick. Hayward kicks to Hardaway. Gobert the screen. And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here is Hodges. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Jazz have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Doherty's checked in for Lyles. Tony Snell comes in for Gordon Hayward. Exum, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Trey Burke subbed in for Hodges.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Exum. The teardrop falls in. Exum's got 7 points in the game.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. And it's Exum. That time on the assist by Gobert. And it's 9 points for Dante Exum. Oklahoma City's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And Exum with the clear path to the hoop. Good on the shot.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And Villanueva kicks it to Gaines, and it's blocked. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Gobert dishes to Exum. Doherty the screen. Exum kicks to Gobert. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Both teams will make substitutions. Oklahoma City shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Gaines gets the bucket.
Wow. What can you say?
Here's Burke. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the pass to Samuel. There's the pick. Here's Exum. Kicks it to Burke. A 3-ball. And stolen by Harrell. Now Gaines. He has 45 points. Now here's Burke. Inside. The dish to Exum. Three-pointer. No luck. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Thunder out in front, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Exum is out there with Hardaway. And it's Hayward. And it's Rudy Gobert. That's the group right now for Utah.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Outside Hardaway. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 51 points for Freak.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Wiles. Gobert the screen. Feeds it to Hayward. Inside. Jumper off the screen. Here's Exum. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. To the paint. Here's Wiles. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. The Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Goodwin with it. Now defended by Hayward. Dishes it to Gaines. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for the Jazz, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Gaines. And Gaines drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Hayward passes to Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Gaines. Can't hit. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Hayward outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. No luck. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Gaines gets the bucket.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Jazz shooting reasonably well, 45%. And here's Exum. Down low. Here's Hayward. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. They'll shoot 2. They get Charlie Villanueva.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Shooting for Utah, Gordon Hayward.
The first one falls.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he has 8 points and 5 assists.
So both teams making some changes here. Hayward hits them both. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Gaines dishes to Harrell. Goodwin kicks it to Gaines. Again, the Thunder score.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Out to Hayward. He feeds it to Burke. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Gaines the pass to Harrell. He kicks to Goodwin. Villanueva up top. Here's Gaines. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
They set the pick. Poked away. Here's Snell. Here's Gobert. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Not quite getting the second chance points that they did in the first half.
Shooting for Utah, Rudy Gobert. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to New Orleans. It's Harrell, top of the key. He dishes it to Goodwin. Pass to Gaines. Knocks it loose. Here's Burke. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Gaines. There's the screen. Goodwin kicks it to Gaines. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the chosen one. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Hayward kicks to Gobert. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
To the paint. Harrell dishes to Goodwin. Gaines kicks to Goodwin. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Utah with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Snell, that's good.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Gaines, no good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
So it felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team is capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.